Hey bestie, welcome in. Get your blanket, get your snack, get a beverage. Excellent. What do you got? That seems like a really weird amount. Just a yogurt. Like a plain yogurt, a flavored yogurt. I love a good raspberry yogurt. But I'm a sucker for anything with raspberries in it. Nice. Like a healthy snack with a twist. They released all of these Winnie the Pooh stuff yesterday. Yeah, it's kind of boring without... I do like a Greek yogurt. I like a good... I don't want to say thick, but like... It has a good consistency. Did you know that Winnie the Pooh is actually Canadian? I think it's kind of the first time people learn about Winnipeg. I feel like that is like the original version of like Inside Out. It's like instead of like what emotion are you, it was like what Winnie the Pooh character do you most identify with, especially if you believe that they are all different disorders. See, and Tigger was my favorite, which was really interesting because like most people associate Tigger with kind of like ADHD, which ironically was more my brother. and my brother more so identified with Piglet, which is kind of like the more like reserved, kind of introverted, which is more me. It's really weird. My mom's favorite was Eeyore, mostly because she just felt bad for him. Yeah, very shy, introverted. I don't know if I would say like cowardly. Like he's very much like in his own head, kind of cautious. I might have to go to. I'm already in the plaza. What did I do? I don't know what I'm doing. Sometimes weird noises are scary, man.
My best friend Ralph is a knucklehead, but I love him.
I did not want. Now she's inside. God damn. Oh, she's glitching. Can you get away from your door? Thank you. Now let's just change the question. It's not like the cowardly lion. It's like, dude, you're big and ferocious. I understand why Piglet would be scared of stuff. He's itty bitty. Yeah. I don't remember much from that show, but I remember that show. Seems like there's a lot of fishing in this one again. And I don't want to do any fishing. At least they did fix some of the game mechanics, so like it is like easier to fish. But I just don't like when it's like they're like you have to catch these certain amount of fish that rarely ever spawned. It's like no. How about no? I can really tell the things that I don't like to do in this game based on what I'm missing for like memories. Because some of them are like task specific and it's like, I don't want to do that. Why are you missing all these memories? It's like, because I don't want to do that. To me, fishing is like the equivalent of like being in a queue in like a battle royale game. So I was like trying to think, it's like, oh, like what other games could I try and play? And especially like what's on Game Pass that I can like explore. So I tried playing, I should get rid of this sandcastle. Dead by Daylight yesterday. And it is, I found absolutely terrible because it's like, there's a whole controller and they're like, we want you to use 4 buttons for 90% of the game things. Attack, same button. Jumping over things, same button. Destroying things, same button. So I had to go through and like change almost every single button I could. And unfortunately, I kind of suck at it. So we'll see how that goes. Although I did finally today play like an actual match and not just like the tutorial like bot games, and waited for like in a queue because I was like, I think I'm pretty comfortable with like being the killer. I think I'm pretty comfortable with that. Literally tried to queue up 3 times. Not put in a match. Any single time. I was like, okay, maybe I'll try playing Survivor. Got put in a match immediately. I was like, apparently everybody's playing Killers Day. Got put in a match immediately. Got lost in some weird castle. Not complaining. Got lost in some weird castle. Went through a portal, apparently. Was able to fix one generator, which was the last one we needed to get out. And I was the one to open the gate. And the first one to leave. I was like... Yeah, the castle was wild. I was up levels, down levels. I think I was in a basement at some point. Like... And then there was a random portal, and it was like, well, let's just take this portal. I don't know where it's going, what it's doing, but... Yeah. I was just surprised that I was never found by the killer. I was never attacked. Mostly probably because I got lost in in the castle. And I was the first one to make it out. So, I was like, and I win. And I'm done for today. So that may or may not be added to the rotation, just for fun. I'd really like to play with other people that I know rather than, like, randos. Randos on the internet. You know how I feel about randos on the internet. Somehow got a whole bunch of blood points that all I did was... all I did was, like, up level to, like, 20 plus level ghost phase. Then played Survivor, and I was like, oh, I probably should have kept some of those. Rando on the internet, but best friend. Best friend. There's another one I was looking at. It was called, like, Shade of Me. And it's like a black and white game, which looks really interesting and kind of spooky. Oh, you found the dancing skeleton. And the bat. And the express carriage. Yeah, just try all... Let me know how they look, because... The bat one is the funniest. I felt I needed a dancing skeleton because spooky, scary skeletons.
me know where I can rustle up some grubs, would ya?
Yeah. Jabone was just the fine example of that. That one also was a good like indicator if I totally forget Pixie is streaming, and then you guys can just pop that in there, and I'll be like, I know what I need to do. And those can cook while I'm doing everything else. Great. Now I got the spooky, scary skeleton song stuck in my own head. Good job, Renee. Good job. That's in Call of Duty, right? Sometimes Marshall plays Call of Duty. He might be switching over to Fortnite for a little bit again. So maybe, just maybe. Yeah, Fortnite apparently added a whole bunch of stuff. Whole different kinds of gameplay modes and everything, so. As you know, I'm a streamer now. I am a professional. No, no. Yeah, that's why Marshall might be switching over for a little bit to play some Fortnite rather than Call of Duty, because um, they added a gameplay that's similar to one that he normally plays in Call of Duty, but in Fortnite, so. Something called ballistics. I don't really play shooter games, so I don't. Where did all the crocodiles go? I'm supposed to find you, you not find me. Oh, please don't tell me the crocodiles are weirdly glitchy again today. They haven't run away yet, which is a good sign. The crocodiles are really cute. There's one over here that is a very dapper gentleman. He's hiding. A dapper dial. Yeah. He's not in a corner. I just gave him his own little space. You can set up little, yeah, I don't know why he was hiding. You can set up, like, these pet houses, and then you can let a couple of them roam around, but I was like, I think this one just wants his own little space. I don't know why I have this many rocks. I don't need this many rocks. Mike, why do you want a snowball? No. Exactly. I didn't even know when I made the fence that apparently he could get over that way, but... Yeah. Goofy is all limbs. Did you have to have blood work or something done today? I, it's been a week, man. Like, this week has been a week. I actually, like, lost track of what day it was. But Yoshi's on the mend, so that's all we can ask for. Yeah. She made a little hole over there. Go back to your snoozing. Yeah, if it wasn't Friday, everybody should have called in. I think I'm going to keep the Wednesday and the Friday streams for Dreamlight Valley for the next while. And then I might sprinkle in some other games. Apparently Lady Gaga dropped an album last night. Apparently it should be a national holiday, so... Or international holiday. Don't celebrate the Gaga. I'm more of a... My music is based off of vibes. Like, if it's a bop, I'll listen to it. If it's inundated to me on, like, radio or TikTok, I'm like, no. No, thank you. I mostly listen to, like, goth music. So, like, yesterday in a different stream, we were talking about, like, Ghost's new Papa, and I'm like, I kind of know what that's about. Kind of. Oh, now you want me to talk to Goofy? I don't even know where he went. was in a menu for 2 seconds, guys. What do you need? Yeah, that was the plan all along. It wasn't just a regular skeleton.
Let me know where I can rustle up some grubs, would ya?
Timon, you were also, like, right there today. What do you need? I'm not dealing with you today. I just realized that when the bunnies jump, they do a heel click, and you can hear it. You hear the tut tut. So I've been working on it for a while. I still need some volunteers.
How's it going?
Why did I come over here? No. I wanted to go here. I need 4 more volunteers because obviously I play on Xbox, so I can't have more than 8 people in the household. So I need 4 more volunteers, 3 if I can find. So I still watch the Try Guys like YouTube channel, and I especially like watching the wives. They're referred to as the wives, but it's one of the wives, one former member's boyfriend. The You Can Sit With Us podcast. Male, female, non-binary. The You Can Sit With Us cast, and she actually really likes the show, and if I can find somebody who's already made a sim of her, I might jokingly put her. Yes, Eugene. Yeah, Becky and Matt, Eugene's boyfriend, do a podcast together called You Can Sit With Us. And so I would really, and I think it would be really more fun if, more fun, funner, more funner. I can do the words today. The Try Guys are like classic YouTube. Like, I still like watching all of like the old people from BuzzFeed. But I think it would be fun if I had more community engagement, because I would really like to do the traders in Sims. And I've already built the castle. And I've already built a few different um like task areas for different challenges.
Hey, watch where you're going. Dragon coming through.
Mushu, you don't have to yell at me.
Look at all the great stuff I got.
Going full Alice here, fully down the rabbit hole. Drinking the drinks, eating the cookies, all of the things. We love watching the traders. We've watched every US season, every Canadian season, every UK season, and every New Zealand season. We've pretty much anything that's on the streaming service we have here in Canada. We've watched every traders that there ever is. Yeah, we just watched the finale of this last US season. And then they do a reunion at the end too, as if it's I like how they're all different, but I kind of wish that the US season would start bringing in kind of regular people again instead of just celebrities. Canada does a mix of celebrities and regular people. Well, that's why my original plan was to do it as like a mini series, like a first season mini series on YouTube. So it'd only be like 4 or 5 episodes. Yes, like you. I have places to advertise it. Not that anybody pays attention to me that much, but people see things. Alright, Daisy, what nonsense do you want me to do today?
Don't be a stranger.
I didn't even read that. Whoops. Did I put this outfit on a mannequin in my house so that I could do a quick change later? Let's go check first. My little haunted doll outfit. Yes, I did. Okay.
What do you think those villains are really up to?
Also, either way, Marshall is going to be part of the traders in one way or another because we just got to remember to upload his sim into the gallery. Emperor's New Groove. You could be in there too. This is a weird outfit, but okay. Edit.
Well, look who it is.
Somebody else from one of the discords. It's not a sim of themselves. It's a sim that they just had.
Don't be a stranger.
Yeah, but didn't I? Stop it. Get back here. Oh, did the sandcastle bit not work for you? Is that you wanted a little bit more? Here, have the Jafar statue. I will take any willing volunteers that may or may not end up being banished or murdered. Who knows? They might even win the whole game. I'll have to look back in the messages. But the one that submitted the sim to like let me have the let me download the sim that is like one of theirs. That sim has literally flirted with everyone who's come into the castle so far. Because anytime somebody's like, "Oh yeah, here's one," I just automatically add them to the castle. And this one, she has literally flirted with everyone in the castle so far. So there's some stiff competition. And I do mean stiff. I don't know. Is a vampire an unfair advantage in the traders? She might not have that addiction because obviously that doesn't transfer over. Because I can't have any CC. Oh, lads. I wish I would have saved those pictures. Somebody did a makeover of Vlad, and he legit looks like you could just drop him in like an Anne Rice Vampire Chronicles. Just he still had his gray hair, but it was like all long. Yeah, like he looked like an Anne Rice vampire. Lestat would have been all over that. Before I allowed him a family. We got him. Just a little makeover.
Have a lovely evening.
Yeah, they kind of did him dirty in the game. Young adult, but somehow looks like 1,000 years old. How's this slow cooker doing over here? They're like, there's no way people would want to romance him. The whole sim community was like, hold my nectar. I need to go grab eggs and some cheese. Tiana, why can't you have your own market over here? Explain this to me. And you only want food for your favorite things today. Makes sense. I'll also have to grab peanuts while I'm over there. Anybody want a peanut? You leave this sweet, innocent alien alone, ma'am. What did I tell you about starting fires in the valley? And why are you following me now? And that's why the emote was made. There was a reason. Oh, look, there's the beast. And now, if you'll watch closely, the beast in his unnatural habitat. We must remain quiet as not to disturb him. Sometimes you'll find the beast sniffing flowers. And if you wait patiently, you might get a tiny wave. See how majestic he is in his unnatural habitat. Crikey. Okay. We need some cheese. Let's grab some extra milk just in case, because I think the leek soup needs that. Peanut? Anybody want a peanut? I know the squirrels outside probably want a peanut. I'm just silly goofy over here today. To quote Rachel Maskey, thanks for sticking around, and we have fun here. Oh, did the crepes need butter? No. People are missing out on a good stream today, just saying. Okay, Tiana, what did you want? The leek soup. A peanut butter sandwich. Yeah, didn't they know that they were supposed to call in? I put out a memo and everything.
Oh, hey. Come on! Bye.
I haven't seen the sequel yet. I'm waiting for it to be on D+. It comes out Wednesday on there.
I sure do appreciate this. I sure do appreciate
Yeah, that's the other memo. The other memo is on Wednesdays we wear black. Just a heads up. Also, what did work do that?
I see.
So do I, but
Why, thank you. I see. So long.
is it normally bring your child to work day? Like, was it a one of those? I forget what it's called. There's also like regional personal development days is what we call them here. Or apparently the teachers need a day to catch up on. I'm curious to ask what you do because if there's hot mics involved. That's fun. That reminds so when I was younger, I remember my uncle when he was in like university, and sometimes I would go with him to the university. Just I don't know why, but he had friends who worked at the like the college radio, and I would hang out in the studio, and I never went in the booth because I was respectful, but I thought it was really neat because it was like this kind of unusual like college like it looked like a TV set of like a college radio. Like there was weird collectibles everywhere. Like there was like a old couch that like was torn and ripped and like it was a good thing I grabbed those. Next time the kid comes in, you'll be like, if you don't be quiet, I will make you do an ad. And it's not a fun experience. You gotta memorize lines, you gotta. My one friend's mom worked at a radio station for a while, and every once in a while, a couple of the family members would go in and record ads for them. It was a good thing it was his last day, or had to be like, where did the squirrels go? Hello, squirrels? I have peanuts for you.
Well, I can show.
Squirrely, 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 squirrelies. Because of the hot mics. Oh, there's one of the squirrels. It takes like the please stand by on a TV or like a TV like channel. Totally different meetings. I might have to grab Jasmine for this. But I'll go grab the peppers first. Did you go to school for like radio broadcasting? Oh, it was a trade school. Nice. So fancy.
Nice having so many friends here.
So what you're saying is you're trying to get producer credit on my trade note? We can arrange that.
We got ourselves a hero.
I was watching a... What are you doing? What are you doing? I was watching a YouTube video today and they had a song in the background that sounded like a very low, like, ringing of a phone. And it drove me crazy through the whole video. Because it sounded like an iPhone, like, ringtone. They would switch out the song. I don't know why I gave her that. No, I need you to come with me. They would switch out the song, but it would go back to this weird, like, ringtone sound. And I'm like, there's very few times where I'd be like, I'll leave you here with Aladdin. I'll take Jasmine with me. There's very few times where I would shut off a YouTube video because the background was just... I don't know if it's just, like, my YouTube app on my Xbox, but sometimes, especially with, like, when I watch gaming content, their, like, webcam and the audio go out of sync, and that drives me crazy, too. I can't guarantee that she won't go back in the house, but I can at least keep her occupied for a little while. But then if I pause the YouTube video for like a second, then it's usually fine. But it only happens like when I'm watching like gaming YouTube. Well, yeah. It's a little bit that I'm shy, and then it's a little bit that I also stream off of my Xbox. So, that requires like a whole other setup and I've seen different takes on it too, where it's like some people really like when it's just focused like on the gameplay, and it's more so when the game is kind of very like heavily reactive intense, so like a horror video game or like a battle royale. It's fun to see those people's reactions. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. There's some Twitch streamers that I watch that have like don't show their face. Other ones they do, and they're all different for different reasons. Like they still like the ones that don't, they still talk. Also, this is gameplay and commentary. I am providing commentary. Sometimes sprinkled in with tips and tricks. Yeah, I'll have to think of other channel point redemptions. I just came up with that one just in my own mind, and I was like, I am so funny. That one, when I probably have other options, I'll probably have to slightly up the channel point redeem on that. Because I feel at some point, y'all are gonna be evil. Not that I'm gonna be mad about it, but I'm gonna make you work for it. I think that, well, you can't do it in succession. I think there is a cooldown after each one, so. You're like, I got nothing else better going on. Or you might just have to save your channel points for other cool things. Who knows? If you have a nap on the stream, I won't be mad. it's like, yeah, who's to blame? The moon, the stars, what planets are out of whack? I really gotta figure out what I want to do with this little house. Do I need another haunted library? But do you need a second nap? It's in the microwave. I don't even have a microwave, so I don't know how this keeps happening. The amount of amazing things you can do with an air fryer. Why do you even need a microwave? Pizza pops in the air fryer? Far more superior. We have one of the ninja like dual basket ones. And I never thought I was gonna be an air fryer person because we got like one of those like cheaper-ish like the Dash like ones. And once we could figure out what to make in it and how to use it, I would really like one of the ninja, like, I have my eye on a particular, like, coffee maker, because it just does all of the things that we would want it to do. Because it could do hot brew, it could do cold brew, it could do a pot, it could do a single cup, it could do... Yes, coffee is important. Coffee is a food group. Eventually, I'll probably look into getting one of those, like, there's a mostly for streamers, and it's called Throne. So people can do like crowdfunding-ish stuff. I don't know. All I know is that apparently they keep showing me their Fred keeps showing me their things on threads, so eventually they'll wear me down. No, just kidding. Or do I go check the slow cooker? Hold on. I might make some grilled vegetables in the slow cooker. Not that I need any more coin in the game, but since I have it.
Are you sure you're strong enough to
I love that 70s show. I actually watched that 90s show, and I was probably one of the few people that actually like enjoyed it because I just thought it's nuts. I'm sorry, what? Where were you that Where were you that Wilder Valderrama was in the same room as you? What did he write a book about? Hopefully it wasn't like an autobiographical. Hmm. That would be interesting. It's not a week for typing. No typing allowed. Voice to chat only. Are you ever gonna do them that long again, or are you probably gonna do them shorter? They're pretty though. They're pretty to look at. You just can't do anything else with them. Welcome, Mads. I hope you had a good nap. Friday's schedule now is wake up, coffee, nap, Renee stream. Just what you do after that is totally up to you. None of those were shiny? Darn it. That one was shiny. Well, it's a good thing I didn't clear those earlier. Prepare 2 meals is already being worked on. I will move around 3 decorations over here. Oh my god, so many memory orbs.
Pal?
Doggo naps are some of the best naps.
Oh.
It's like you always need a bigger bed. It's not because you need more space on the bed. It's because the dogs need more space on the bed.
How interesting.
I just had to check what they look like on my phone because I haven't seen what they actually look like because I have my Surface in like dark mode and on certain like web pages and apps and stuff it shows it inverted and I was like that doesn't look very nice.
I wonder if anyone here has a gift or a gift.
Steph, I think besides yours, I think I'm casting my vote right now. I think the skeleton is gonna be a popular one. You're like, I want the emoji recap at the end of the night. I need to know where my standing is for my own personal emote. I didn't even notice that the first time. It wasn't until I went back and looked at the email that I scrolled down farther and I was like, I suspected that, but there'll be like a after the stream chat, but there'll be like also a recap of the whoever the whatever the top emote is. Your Twitch recap at the end of the year is gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Exactly. Yeah. Like first stream, it was used 25 times by 3 of you. It's the express carriage. Can you order KFC? I'm not helpful at all. Okay, those are all for missions. Sometimes tacos at home are kind of better. Can't go wrong with the white people taco night. I can't really say I've ever had like street tacos because they're not really like. There's a few Mexican restaurants like here, and obviously like there's Taco Bell and there's Taco Time. I don't know if you guys have Taco Time down in the US. Does the KFC have a drive-through? You might not even have to put on pants. What you wear or don't wear in your own car. You should wear shoes though. That's for safety. You don't have to answer like specifically, but like are you in like the Los Angeles area or like in like Texas, maybe Arizona, like close New Mexico? Like are you close to regions that Oh, interesting. So Taco Time is, I guess, an Canadian equivalent of Taco Bell, but they don't do as many of the fancy, like, Gordita Crunch, Supreme. They're like, here's a beef and cheese burrito, and we're like, thank you. Although the one thing I do love about Taco Time is that they do tater tots as their fries. I love me a good tater tot. Mads, are you at any of the ones that are like the whatever the cantina? You don't work at a fancy one? No. It seems like an interesting concept where they're like, let's take fast food and elevate it. And it's like, isn't that a contradiction? So where I live, we finally got our first Chipotle's like late last year, and I haven't been to it yet because it's on the other side of the city. Apparently they are opening a second location. Don't know where it's going. And then also late last year, we got our first well, not our first, but our first not in the airport Chick-fil-A. Haven't been there either. Renee, stop doing streams around dinner time. Because then all we do is talk about food and make each other hungry. Good job. Good job, Renee. I don't think I have anything else I can do with you, Jasmine. Unfortunately, I might have to send you home. Because apparently I need to hang out with Merlin, and he was right in front of me, and now he's gone. And Nala's in the restaurant again. Let's go see if she actually has an order for me. Do any of you plants over here need anything? Water? A snack? Right, we were gonna go over to Remy's. See if Nala actually has an order for me. Yeah, The only thing is I do have to get better at watering the plants because watering the flowers and stuff um, gets you memory orbs. I don't know why I keep looking at like, what do you guys need? It's all right here now. Apparently, Simba just wants some flavored crackers.
Hello.
Also, I would like help deciding what I should call my channel points. Circling back to Steph saying that she has so many of them. I've thought about bats. I've thought about pumpkins.
See ya.
I've thought about blood points. Just as a funny joke. But yeah, if you guys have any ideas of what you would like the channel points to be, I'd still like to keep it spooky, of course. What do I have for a 5-star? Keep it like spooky, vampire, maybe even witchy. So that's why it's like pumpkins, bats, blood. The spooky, scary skeletons that shivers down my spine. because I wasn't quiet. I was just talking to myself because sometimes I mute myself because I don't think you guys just want to hear dead air. So, no, I was just talking to myself. No, those were all great ideas. I love it. Might do vampire TV shows. Sorting into vampire TV shows. Um, but I was talking about like the little bubble icon. I can change the bubble icon into a different emote. So that's what I was originally asking about is what would you guys like to collect as your channel points? Bats, pumpkins, blood.
He's never gonna believe me.
Also, Aladdin, Prince Eric, and Scar meet in the plaza. I don't know where the joke would go, but I don't like what was happening there. I just gotta learn just not to keep myself on mute, because that's what happens. I need to go in the mines. But then I just end up talking to myself. Oh, are they all in the gang? I didn't think all of them were in the gang, so... Maybe some of them are trying to get initiation. They're like, how do I get in? I hear it's a really exclusive, non-exclusive club. It's exclusive, non-exclusive. Official, unofficial, official. Unofficially, official. They don't know that we know. Yes, tell me. Tell me immediately. But not immediately, because obviously you have to type it out. Those are coffee beans. I need cocoa beans. I was already at the cocoa beans. Yes, I've seen the vibe checks. There is another streamer that I follow that has a it's a command um that you can do, so it's the explanation and then whatever the code they made. So I have one right now. If you do exclamation 8 ball, it's a magic 8 ball you can use. But the donation thing is cute. I like that. I was thinking along the same lines, but I was like, is that like
A couple of frowns around here I'd like to turn upside down.
so if you do 8 ball and then you type out a question if you'd like, it that will then give you that automated response. If you guys don't think that it's too much, I am totally okay with it. Because then it would just be like the little like blood drop, a little droplet. I there was one streamer at one point. I remember that their little channel point one was like a little syringe, like a needled syringe, and I was like, I. Yes, and apparently, I think it's the Bat Conservatory, Bat Observ Observatory. One of them I follow on Facebook. On their website, they have a bunch of bat facts. And those commands don't cost you guys any channel points, so you can use and abuse that as much as you want. But yeah, I've seen the vibe check ones. There's one I follow. He does it gives you a random percent about of how much of a schmucko you are today. Excellent. Don't decorate, just move things around. I will take redemption ideas as well. I'm making note of all of those. Oh, and I always get the Forest of Valor and the Glades of Trust mixed up. Don't ask me how. Steph, you don't have that many at this point? You're like, sir, that's all of my points. Yeah, well, yeah, I guess there wasn't any channel points when I wasn't an affiliate. I never thought of that. I thought there was, but I guess there wasn't. I'm pretty sure, Steph, you've probably a good multiplier of points right now. There'll be no throwing hands, or skulls, or ribs, or... There is one way to get unlimited channel points. What else does Daisy want today? It's mods. Mods get unlimited. Yeah. He's my tech guy. I need him to have access to everything. This stream would almost have nothing if it wasn't. I'm pretty sure that's how you get banned. Not him, I need him. Some of them have an automatic. No, it wasn't supposed to do anything.
Night out on the plaza, anyone? Right.
He doesn't need an emote. He literally has his own shout out on a on a timer.
Night out on the plaza, anyone?
I'm just stating facts. Oh, I didn't read the whole clue. Y'all are distracting me. I'm supposed to be giving stuff to Minnie, not Daisy. Oh my god. Rage quit my own stream. Minnie wants Halloween cookies. She's gonna come back so mad. She's so mad. According to taxes, she's my wife. Legal paperwork, we're working on it. We need a palate cleanser. Spooky, scary skeletons. A channel point redemption to meet him in Call of Duty or Fortnite. Private match to take him on. Matt's is just trying to just. Matt's is just trying to keep the good vibes going. You two work it out in the chat. However that phrase goes, I don't. We don't have a lot of rules in this house, but unfortunately, one of the rules is no necromancy. So I can't do the necromancy. That's just getting it everywhere. Yeah, the process of the necromancy is fine, but sometimes the outcome, not so fun. Think of practical magic. Fun in theory, poor execution. Ten out of 10 would bully you again.
Sure is a pretty night.
It was a collaborative effort. Like I have like two ideas now for the top of every stream. It's like predictions. It's like, will Renee's controller die and will she need to change the battery midstream? The other option is will Steph get banned? Get a timeout? Granted, there's only 20 minutes left in this, probably in the stream, and it hasn't died yet, which I'm actually very surprised about. Oh, the 8-ball's on my side. We will see if the 8-ball is an accurate form of divination today. We listen. We might have questions and concerns, but we don't judge.
I suppose every village has people who only think of themselves.
Ooh, I need. It might need more context. $3 years. I might need clarification of what kind of move, because there's several moves. Yes, we could do predictions now. Oh no, what's the prediction? You're asking this the last 15 minutes.
Sweet dreams.
There isn't even a 10K redemption yet. You might earn channel points faster if you have the correct prediction. Welcome to everyone's favorite game, Death or No Death. Where not everyone is a winner, but some people are winners. Steph, you said it earlier in the stream. When we were observing a wild creature in his unnatural habitat. Crikey. So I have another friend who I used to work with who is also named Steph. And you two are very much alike, except you're basically the Gemini, her Aries. Did we get any predictions? Did anybody... Did anybody actually predict? Because I just got the low battery warning. You would have just won back your own channel points, probably. I don't know how it works if no one else had, like, predicted against you where those channel points go. just off into the ether. I'm pretty sure at this point, I will say that it's probably a safe bet.
If you're wondering what to do, just listen to that little voice inside you.
We're gonna wear that emote out because he's tagging along with me, so. Why do you have to be that close to me, sir? Be that close to Steph, thank you very much. Don't stand. Don't stand. Don't stand so close to me. Exactly. Let's see if we can get him up to level 7 here. I am looking at him. He's right there. Unlockable at whatever tier 3 sub for that one. No, just kidding. Well, also that's because we don't with that author in this house. So I know, I was just making a joke. Oh my goodness, are you at level 7 yet? If that is the case, that is the wildest thing. The wildest thing. Like,
All right.
Even if it's toxic mold, you can't pedal back after that. Sir. First time in a while that it's rained in my game. Your level up is right there, sir. Let's... I like keeping the terrain, it makes it interesting, and then I get stuck on everything. Have a good night, Mads. We're just gonna level him up, and then... We're just so close. I would have prepared the carriage is ready.
Gotta say.
But if you want to go, Steph, I understand. There we go. I thought Becky was the baker, but what do I know? No, it's because she can't type with her pretty fingernails. Well, I guess we're gonna call it there for today. Thanks for everyone who stopped by. Thanks for everyone who chatted. Thanks for the follows. And we will hope everyone has a great weekend. And we will see you next week on Wednesday, where we wear black. So let's prepare the... I stroked out there. Express Carrage.